Hello everybody, Ian Robs here. Welcome back to Hunter Call of the Wild. So the other day they added, I guess not too long ago, they added this little feature in the beta section, which is called Hunt Club Beta, which I think is actually really cool. What it basically does is it allows you to have a variety of kind of challenges, so to speak. So these are the two beta ones for today. So it says harvest wildlife from at least 60 meters away and earn a quick kill bonus, integrity bonus, and consecutive harvest bonus of 100. So 60 meters away is not a big deal, but getting all those together is going to be a little bit more interesting. Also, the color of distance, you can also harvest, this is another one you can do, harvest red deer and red fox within 30 meters. So that's kind of like a long range, there's kind of a short range one. There's also a weekly one as well, where you can do a sharpshooting weekly challenge. In this case, it's harvest Roosevelt elk or moose from at least 200 meters away and earn a quick kill bonus of 100. So the way it works is, like, let's say you do this, it'll come here and say collect or claim your reward, and then there's different tiers. So like tier 1, 2, 3, 4 of this as well. So actually it goes up. Same with this one. I'll say this one right here. So what we're going to do today is going to try and get some animals within at least 60 meters away. It doesn't say specifically what animals, which is good for us. We're going to head east here. And let's see if we actually get something. So I'm kind of curious, to be honest with you, because it shouldn't be, well, honestly, it shouldn't be too difficult, but you never know, right? So we're going to head this way right here and see if we find something. I'm going to head east right here in this little section of the valley, which is a pretty productive area for most things. So I'm expecting to find...
I spotted some tracks
oh, did you?
Close to where you're at right now.
Okay.
I'll send the coordinates.
Sweet, thanks very much. So we're gonna head this way right here, like I said, east, and head straight to the valley and see what happens. Because usually the valley, this is Leighton Lows, or whatever you call this map, which is pretty productive normally. The valley. So that's the idea behind today. So I did have some lever action rifles the other day, just trying those out because there was a challenge on that. And that's one of the other things I like about the challenges a lot, is the fact that they do kind of encourage you to try some weapons you may not have tried. So I actually bought a pistol for the first time, just because I was like, okay, well, there was a challenge for a pistol. I'm like, well, I don't have a pistol, so I need to buy one. So I did that. So kind of things like that. It kind of encourages you to, you know, expand your arsenal, I guess is the way I want to say this. But it's kind of interesting. So I like it. I like it so far. And also there's some multiplayer ones as well. I don't know how this works. I'm not sure how this works with multiplayer yet, with the Hunt Club Beta, but I'm sure there are some available. Alright, so there's the water right there. So far I haven't got any warning calls yet from anything. But usually by the water is where you tend to find them the most. Any kind of animal, basically. Due to the fact that everything needs water, basically. So it was crazy. The other day I tried recording this game with Maril's Action again, and it was just so choppy. I don't know what it was. And now this is like smooth as silk. So as I've said, probably more than I should have already. Sometimes the programs just alternate, and I find one program works better than the other one. So we might find a bear too, actually. Oh, there's moose down there. See, the problem with moose is like, oh, no. Yeah, I see you. See, the problem with moose is that I can't attract them at all. I kind of have to just stalk them a little bit. So let's keep heading this way. Let's get the appropriate gun out here. Which one is it? Where did I put it? 5, I think it was. Yeah. This is the Range Master here. So let's see if we can. So you just need to be 60 meters away. It doesn't need to get crazy. Oh, if you weren't behind the trees, I would go for that. Oh, that's better. So let's just creep up here a little bit. No point in making it so you miss the shot. See, the problem here is you have to kind of, with moose, you either get it in the first shot or you're running after them. So it does take a little bit of time. So it only needs to be 60 meters away. So because it only needs to be 60 meters away, there's no point of making your life more difficult in this context. But still, 60 meters away is 60 meters away, so. Alright. I tend to get a lot closer to animals just because when When I started playing this game, actually started with the bow, and I found that with the bow, you had to get close basically. So where did it go? With the bow, of course, you have to get close because that's the only way you can do it. Is that it way over there? Yeah, it is. Okay. Location added to the map, so it's still 129 meters away. I want to kind of stay on this hill so I get a good, angle down. Maybe go up by these trees up here, assuming they don't hinder the shot. So this is, I don't know, it takes a lot of patience to hunt this particular way in this game. Some people just don't have the patience to do what I'm doing right now and sneak up on animals once you spot them. Okay, so it's right there, 120 meters away still. It seems awfully close. I could get closer. Let's see, we should be okay. No, maybe not. It's only because the bushes are right there. And what will happen is if you don't get close enough to the animal sometimes through the bushes, you could run into problems. Oh, there's a nice low. So for one shot, it's supposed to be the spine is the best place. So the problem is, usually where I'd go for is just right behind here, but because the animal's kind of lying down and there's bushes right there, and you still have to be careful. Like even though it's lying down, it's calm. I don't want to spook the animal because running after moose is never fun. All right, let's see what we got here. That's not bad. I wonder if I can scooch this way a little bit. Doesn't really help. Well, let's continue going down. Maybe we can get below the bushes over there, because they're still kind of on the hill. So the crazy thing is, for the moose call, I think you need to be like level like 35 or 40 or something crazy like that. But for all the other calls, it's so much lower. Looks like we're not going to get behind those bushes. So let's see if we can go for it here. Let's just spot it, so make sure we have the right trail there. There we go, 100 meters now. Let's go for it. There was a male back there too, but that's fine. I'm not too worried about it. All right, let's see if we can do this here. We have to get a quick kill bonus. That's the hard part, and that's why I'm being really cautious. Because moose are, well, for me, moose are notorious for not dropping. I think I'm gonna try and get a bit closer here. Let's see here. All right. This is me being quiet as if I'm sneaking up on it in real life, but I really am not. All right, there we go. That should be okay. Hold your breath. I think we got it. If it starts running, you know we didn't. So, that of course is the Range Master I was using there, which is probably the biggest gun you can get. Well, I guess not necessarily the biggest gun, but it's meant for like long range shots. I probably could have taken that shot from a lot further away, but 60 meters was the limit. You didn't have to get 200 meters. That one for 200 meters was for something else. Oh yeah, there we go. Perfect. I must have spooked the other. Ooh, it's a whitetail. Can I see that from here? This is what happens, I find, with the way I end up playing. As soon as I down the animal, I just sprint in that location, and then sometimes I'll find other animals. All right, let's see how we did on this one here. A moose. There you go. Cash reward 924, 924, not bad. XP 149, this is good. And rifle score, and it should say something else right here coming up. Oh, of course it doesn't. So there you go. Bronze though. Even though it dropped like a rock, it's bronze on our stand. Okay, so now if we go back into here in the Hunt Club beta, oh, because I didn't have a consecutive bonus, I guess, but still that one should tick up a little bit there. I don't know why it didn't. So this is the one I could have done, but I need to be at least 200 meters away and get a quick kill bonus. That would have been much more difficult. But yep, I guess we didn't earn this one here because we don't have consecutive harvests. Anyhow, let's see if we can find that deer that was over here. So, which way the wind's going? So we're gonna head just straight east, I guess then. And I guess we'll just go for a walk instead of a run. Oh, of course, there's a huge... this always happens in this area. You're like, hey, where's that deer go? It's on the other side of the water. No, I don't see it over there. Especially by the water, you can tend to find animals just kind of chilling out. On either side, really. Which is awesome, because... oh, there's one right there. A whitetail. Okay. I can deal with that. Something I need to be careful about here is... what's the range on that? 160. It's not too bad. So this one I don't need the the range master for sure. I mean, you could use it, but you wouldn't get the integrity bonus. Oh, does it say integrity bonus on that? I think it did. Yeah, it did. So for this one, you can't use that one at all. So let's go ahead and... 9. I scared something over there. Oh, it must be downwind of me, that's why. I'm gonna try and worry about that one. So I try and worry about that one that's downwind of me. It's not gonna help at all. Where did the other deer go? Oh, there's right there. So the other thing, of course, is that it only is gonna hear my call from, 150 meters away, so I need to kind of take that in consideration as well, because if I don't, what will happen is I'll be calling and won't be able to hear. Essentially, I think it actually does say the distance on these. No, lures. Deer. Okay, fine. Don't say it like that. Here it is. Range 150 meters. Yeah, there you go. So you basically need to be within 150 meters for the deer to even hear it. And whether or not it responds to it's a different story again. So that's 150 meters technically there. So I'm going to try and position myself in a better location here. Let's see here. If it comes directly towards me, I think we should head for that tree line over there. Just because if we don't head for that tree line, I think we're going to run into a situation where it's going to go right into our scent. Which isn't going to be very helpful for us at all. So, also, let me know if you like this kind of slower pace. So normally with Murderless Action, I would just kind of pause this recording between all the going between things. So let me know if you like the slower pace style like this, where there's no real pausing or jump cuts or anything like that. It's just straight up, the whole way through. Let me know. That's that male deer again, isn't it? Yeah. He's still downwind of me. So what I could do, theoretically, is I could put a call down right now and have the deer head towards me, but I kind of want to get into a point where I am hidden, at least, before it gets closer to me. Because here, I am, well, according to what my profile shows, I'm still a little bit visible, unfortunately. Also, you can kind of sprint in your crawling. I forgot about that. Always makes me a bit surprised. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot you can do that. You can just kind of sprint if you want to. Alright, here we go. Here's the tree we're looking for here. Once we're in the tree, we can kind of crouch down a little bit and then start calling that deer in. Because again, we only need it for 60 meters. Deer still there. This is good. I think it's safe to start calling it in. Now we may get other deer at the same time, which inevitably happens when you start calling deer in like this. So it'll be a situation where you may try to call that deer in, and then some other deer shows up. I've had that happen a number of times. So like it looks like there's another one back there. Yeah, well, that's a moose back there. Well, that's that male moose I was talking about. This is 108 meters now. What was it, 8 or 9? All right, we got the 270 here. For whitetail, it's the right. It's the right rifle in this context. Yeah, there's totally a moose back there too. Let's see if we can get this. Now the thing is, as I mentioned, you need to get a one shot, basically. Yeah, there's that moose back there. How far is that away? Ooh, you're kind of within that 60 meters. I need the deer to kind of go to the right there a little bit. Okay, it's kind of hidden now. I mean, I could try and take the shot, but the problem I'm going to run into is it's not going to be a good hit. Oh, there you go. Yeah, just head that way. No, not towards me. What the heck? Why is the moose trotting towards me? Oh, goodness. And now you're too close, aren't you? Yes, you are. So this is kind of the funny thing I've discovered about this particular challenge, is that now you're still, what, 100 meters away? So I have a variety of things I could do. Go for the male moose, go for the female deer. What the heck is this moose doing? Oh, do I not have the bow? Oh, I don't have my bow. Wow, look at this. Well, I'm gonna go for this male moose that's walking right past me. That moose didn't, well, I was like, that moose, really? I don't know how I missed that moose. Like, seriously. There must have been just a lag, just enough, apparently. Just enough for that. Well, at least this deer's far enough away now. Another funny thing is I could probably call it back in. I don't know how I missed that moose that close. Let's see. Oh dear. So in real life, that would never happen. The deer, they would have bolted and never come back. But luckily, we're playing a video game here where they don't quite understand the idea of, yeah, and that male moose is coming back too. I don't understand. Maybe it was just so close that I just missed it. Like, that seemed really ridiculous. I don't know how that happened. Where is that? The moose is coming back too. What the heck? I thought I had my bow still, but I guess I took it off. Rangemaster 5. I guess it doesn't matter if it's 6. Didn't specify which animal, but unfortunately he's getting to the closer than 60 meters. Yeah. What is with this moose? Like, seriously. Like, how often do you have a moose come straight towards you and the deer come straight towards you? Oh my goodness. The problem is now they're just too close. You could get them, but in order to do the challenge, which is kind of the funny thing about this. He's going to sleep right there. Maybe that's why he was coming back. I mean, I could back away from it a little bit more. 35 meters. And this deer's right here too. And you're too close too. You're like, what? So if I was in the bow, I would just go after that right now. But, oh, no, there you go. Keep walking away. But, you know, stay within visual range. 50 meters. Now this is kind of a weird situation because it's like, because I need to try and, I'm still hidden apparently. Try and get outside of 60 meters. Alright, so there's 60 there. Now, yeah, I'm not surprised you're scared off by me right now. Don't know why you're still staying there. So, that's, according to my rangefinder, 60 meters away. Alright, let's try this. Take 2. I'm surprised he came back, like I said. Ooh. Let's see here. Right. Just the lighting's a little rough right now. Trying to identify the right area. Alright, let's go. I could take the head, but I don't know. I never like taking headshots in this game. I mean, it definitely works. I think there actually are a couple achievements for that. So that must be the hump right there. So we want to go for just behind here. Oh goodness. Alright, here we go. I don't know if we got it or not. I can't tell. If we didn't, I'd be surprised again, but, you know, hey, it was like 2 meters in front of us and we still missed it, so anything's possible, I suppose. Oh no, we got it. Good. Nice. 2 moose in 20 minutes? That's amazing. Patience, I guess. Now, hopefully we got the bonus on this. Nice. Ooh, silver one too. That's awesome. So there's XP, 221. Let's see. So we should see another one up here, hopefully. What was the range on it? 60.95 meters, so it's just out of 60 meters. So we didn't get that. We didn't get the reward for that one. But hopefully it'll show up in our Hunt Club beta. No, it didn't. That's weird. I know what's going on here. It's beta still, so from at least 60 meters and earn a quick kill bonus. Yeah, well, I don't know what's going on there, but we definitely earned, we definitely got that moose. 2 moose, in fact, which was very, very surprising, actually. And maybe if I'm lucky, I'll be able to get the deer too, but sometimes deer are a little silly. I think with that, folks, good time as any. My name is Ian Robson. I hope you enjoyed this little episode of Call of the Wild, or say Hunter Call of the Wild. Like I said, they added that new Hunter Hunt Club beta feature, which is kind of interesting. So if you want to check it out, I didn't have to you know, opt in or anything like that. It just came up. So check it out. It's pretty neat, actually. All right, my name is Ian Robson once again, and I'll catch you guys later.